We're here with Tufts head coach Kyle Desisol, along with student athletes Max Clivio and Liam Gherkin. After today's 2-1 first round win over Westfield State, it was a battle. Coach, just your initial thoughts on the win.
Yeah, proud of our guys. We obviously, in these types of games, the team like Westfield is super organized and trying to pull off an upset, right? And so the one thing you can't do in these games is get scored on first. And we had a little bit of miscommunication probably between a center back and a goalkeeper. And next thing you know, there's 30 minutes left and you're fighting for your season. So proud of our guys. The response was incredible. Massive credit to Westfield State. I mean, I know the quality of our team, and they gave us everything we could handle today. So massive credit to them, and very, very proud of our guys for coming back and getting the job done.
Max, for you, it seemed like you guys are getting chances like during the first or in the second. Is there a time in the game where you're just like, it's definitely coming, or do you ever lose faith? Like, what's the feeling back there, especially for the center back? You're watching the team go forward, and the chances are coming, they're just not going in for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a combination of the right amount of patience, but also urgency. You can't just force it and be frustrated every time you're trying to attack. But I mean, we trusted the midfielders, we trusted the forwards, and we had great service on 2 set pieces, and we scored 2 great goals. And I mean, we've been down at home a couple times this season, and that's the same way we responded every time. So I think the fact that we've been in the situation before gave me a lot more faith.
Liam, for you, I mean, you're part of the attack, going forward. Kind of the same question, but from your perspective, you're getting great looks. Is it just kind of like we're just going to keep trying to do the same, kind of do the same thing until it kind of goes?
Yeah, I mean, Westfield State made it really hard, and one thing we've emphasized this year, especially in tight games where the defense is sitting deep, is like take advantage of set pieces and take advantage of our moments. And I think this group's got a lot of belief, and I think there was no doubt in our mind we were going to get a goal, and then once we got that goal, it just became when we were going to get the next one. So.
Coach, I heard you say after the game you'd rather have a game like that where you're tested, you kind of feel like you get into the game and into the tournament than maybe like a game where it's a little bit out of reach for the other team. Can you just explain that? Because I'm just curious. It does feel like you want to kind of be tested a little bit in that first round.
Yeah, I think as you're sitting in the position we were in, like 2 or 3 in the country, and you're going to have a home game, and you're kind of looking at the teams that you could possibly get. I was pleased when we got Westfield because I'd watched them play recently, and they had made a nice run through their conference tournament, and so I knew it was a game like we didn't pick up. I think there were maybe 3 or 4 6-0 games today, and I knew that Westfield wasn't going to be one of those. So I would much rather have this, and again, I think these things are good, like showing the resiliency, showing the ability to come back. Like we are in the NCAA tournament now. There was. I don't even know when we scored 24 minutes or something. Like we were out. We were done. Season was over. Undefeated, number 2 in the country, and season could have been over in 24 minutes. So we're happy, and now our guys know it can all go away really quickly. But I also think like winning in that way can really bring the guys together too.
You guys are both 5th years, and so what do you do to prepare for a game? You've been in these situations before. You've played first, and then kind of had some. How do you prepare to go into a second round game tomorrow against either Buff State or Thomas?
I can go first. I think it's all about recovery. We have a great athletic training group at the school, and they do a great job of kind of keeping us in shape, keeping us together for these doubleheader weekends. And it's all about focusing up. We take every game 1 game at a time, and now it's on to the next.
Yeah, I think, as we speak, there's probably guys in the ice tub already. There's definitely guys rolling out, stretching. Everyone's going to get a good night's sleep. It's just about focusing on the next game. Like, what just happened, and if we want to move on, we have to win tomorrow. Luckily, we have till 5 p.m. to play, so we'll have some time to watch these 2 teams play, see which one that we're going to play tomorrow. And from there, it's just about recovering, eating well, hydrating, and then snapping right back into the same mentality.
Coach, as always, final thoughts from the head coach.
Yeah, proud of our guys. Also, thanks to the Tufts community. There were a ton of people there tonight, so that was awesome. And you're not sure when you get the night game how many people are going to come out, but the crowd was there. So please come back tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be an absolute battle for us to move on.
Head coach Kyle Desisol, along with student athletes Liam Gherkin and Max Clivio after today's 2-1 win over Westfield State in the first round. Guys, Kyle, thanks so much for your time, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.